Hello friends, very nice that you're joining in for another session, and this time a little talk about anxiety and stress and how to deal with these things, and also of course followed by a little breathing session, a very basic one, a simple one, but super effective. And hopefully this type of breathing technique is something you can implement throughout your day, every day. Just sometimes when you have a little bit of time during the day to kind of center yourself again, to connect with your foundation, with your source, so that you, if you feel a bit stressed out or if you feel anxious, that you can feel again a bit more grounded. But also, and I will talk about that now also, it's really more important to prevent some things to happen than to cure them, of course. Because unfortunately we live in a society where there is a lot of expectations, a lot of stress, a lot of deadlines, a lot of no big ability to become really still for a lot of people. So they get easily caught up in this whole rat race, in this mode of living in which there is no real stopping time. And like I said, unfortunately, it's something we don't really learn how to center ourselves a little bit again. So from a young age we learn a lot of wonderful things about science and about mathematics and about how the world works, and that's all really wonderful. We are almost in a way prepared to live in a good line with how the whole society works, to become a good worker and to be able to listen well and to do your things. But we learn nothing about the workings of the mind and emotions. We learn nothing about how to become still, how to, with your breathing, create a little bit of that space within. It seems, if I see a lot of the kids nowadays, they feel a bit of tension in the way they live in the school, in the way that how they look for others, how they dress themselves, but also if the grades they're gonna get, if they're good enough, if they are able to have a good university or a good school or a good job or be a good person in society, but not being able to get to their source and feeling that there is already completeness within, and living from that state of well-being and abundance. So when somebody goes through life from a young age already, or even starting from an older age, and not being able to sometimes just center themselves and constantly being in the mind mode, thinking about something that will happen in the future or thinking about something in the past, which will give a bit of stress, which will make that person feel not connected with him or herself, with the higher self. If you do that for a long period of time, eventually this mode will become worse and worse. It's like you're reprogramming your own brain, your own emotional system to constantly feel a little bit of displacement, a bit of anxiety, a bit of worrying, and that becomes stronger and stronger until the anxiety becomes really strong, having maybe panic attacks, or the stress becomes really strong and getting burned out or something like that. So hopefully, as you're listening now, you can create the habitual pattern every day, throughout your day, that if you feel a little bit of stress already, or if you notice, my mind is constantly going into a certain thinking mode about something in the future or something about the past, which is not really serving me. And you notice that, and you think like, wait a minute, I put a little stop sign on that mind, saying, okay, now for a moment, just stop. Take a couple of deep breaths and get grounded again. Otherwise, your awareness will constantly be away from what is here and now. That state of anxiety is there because it is as if you are feeling displaced from your own home, displaced from your true self. Right? You are with your awareness constantly not with your source, with your center, with the here and now. So the breathing, for instance, it really helps to take a couple of breaths, feel your breathing, feel your body, and let go of the tension. That helps to bring your awareness here. Because you could see it a bit like this. Your mind creates all these thoughts and all these ideas, and your awareness is going with these thoughts or ideas. So for instance, you have a thought about something that happened in the past. Maybe something not so nice happened, your dog passed away 5 years ago and still you're upset with it. So the moment you start thinking about your dog, your awareness is not here and now, it's with the thought. And the dog, how nice it was, and how you feel so sorry about yourself now that you are alone, and all these thought procedures. And your awareness is not here and now. It's somewhere with the thoughts, which is an illusion. So if you do that for a long time, constantly thinking like that, your feelings, your emotions will also start to react on that. It will create again that sense of sadness, that sense of being alone, and it will amplify itself. And you will become less and less feeling of connected and grounded with yourself, less and less feeling kind of at home in your own life, in your own body. So becoming able then to bring the awareness back here again, and like I said, we can, for example, do that with good breathing techniques. It really helps. So also important to live in a healthy way. Your body is of course something you really have to take good care for. Your body will give off a signal like, hey, something is not right, something is wrong. For instance, if you're not having enough movements, if you're eating very unhealthy, if there is a lot of pollutants in the body, and if the body is missing out on certain nutrients, there is a chemical imbalance, and it will be felt emotionally also by you. You will feel emotionally a state of stress or a state of anxiety. That's a reaction, a physical reaction, a chemical reaction in the body. So therefore it's super important also just the basics, eating healthy, of course, drinking enough water, sleeping enough, all these things. And for that you have to prioritize your life a little bit. What do you find really important in your life, and how much time are you actually spending on that? If you find it very important to feel good, to live healthy, that your health and your physical body is in good state, then how much time are you spending a day on achieving that? Maybe you are spending 3 hours a day watching YouTube movies, social media, writing emails and all these things, and maybe a lot of time on your job and on your work. And then you say, well, I don't have time for 2 times half an hour to take care of my mind and body. Then you have to set your priorities straight again. Your priority, what is your priority? What do you really find important in your life, and how much time are you going to spend on that in the day? So therefore, find for yourself, make it a habitual pattern to every day take a little bit of time to train the mind, train the emotional system, to train the body through breathing and meditation, for instance, and be in nature a little bit more, go for walks, stuff like that. So just to summarize a little bit some advices I could give to help to heal and also to prevent states of anxiety and stress, is to eat healthy. Really, it makes a very big difference. To also have enough movement in the body, go for walks, be outside a lot, simple basic things like this. But also try to take a little bit of time, set some time like half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the evening, or even if it's just 10 minutes or 20 minutes, to do a simple breathing practice, what we're gonna do after I'm gonna finish talking. And also learning by becoming able to sometimes embrace the feeling. Like, okay, you know, I feel a bit of anxiety now. It's okay. I feel a bit of stress now. It's okay. And not being like, oh, I feel so anxious and it's because of this happened in the past or that happened in the future and that's why I feel so anxious now. You get all caught up in your, like like entangled in a knot in your own thought and emotional patterns. Learn to distance yourself from the knot that you've created. Learn to distance yourself from the entanglement you have created of the emotional system in the mind, and be like, that's how I feel now. I feel a bit anxious. That's okay. I feel a bit of stress. That's okay. And learning then with a couple of breaths to ground again to your center and be like, okay, I'm okay with it. I'm feeling content. I'm feeling completely accepting. And once you're able to start doing that, then you can start to transform this state of stress and anxiety in your life. Okay, good. So let's do now a nice breathing session together. Something very simple. If you want to do this breathing session more often, I would advise you to do a little bit of movements as well, that we're not going to do in this session, but just a couple of nice movements. Well, actually, let's do a couple of simple movements just to open up a bit. We rotate the hands, we take a deep breath in, we stretch up to the ceiling, we exhale and we twist a little bit the spine. We turn the head back. Okay, we breathe in again, we stretch out, we exhale, we twist a little bit and turn the head back. Let's do this for 3 more breaths. Deep breath in and out. One more time, deep breath in and out. And beautiful. Rotate the head a bit. And for those of you, if you're listening but not joining in, then join in. Just open up a bit the body. All these things, all this theory, you have to implement it into your life. You have to make it a reality. Otherwise, it's just nice words and it's not going to do anything for you. Okay, now come back to your center again. We're going to do a very simple breathing practice. And if you are very anxious at the moment already, or if you are suffering from panic attacks, it's better to do the stronger breathing techniques really gentle and calm. Don't do anything too strong. But otherwise you can join in for a couple of bit of deeper breaths. What we are going to do is 2 rounds of some nice deep breathing, and with the exhalation we really let go, we empty, and with the inhalation through the nose we really open up and then we empty, okay? And after our last breath, we take a little moment to just stop breathing with the hands open on the knees, and then we just relax for a little moment. And then I'm gonna guide us through a nice meditation. All right? So, take a little moment to sit up straight, or if you're more comfortable to sit on a couch or on a chair or on the floor, it's all good. But try to keep your spine a bit straight. Take a little moment to become aware of your state of body. Become aware of your state of being, whether you feel very joyful and energized or a bit down and not so good. It's all okay. It's life energy. Try to feel it for a little moment. It's life happening. Good. Before we start off with a couple of deep breaths, take a little moment to relax a bit more the eyebrows, relax the lips, relax the shoulders, the hands. Relax the belly, relax the legs. All right, we're gonna start off with taking 7 nice deep breaths. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. In. And out. In. And out. Like this for 4 more breaths. Deep in and out. Really emptying out. And in and out. In and out. One more time. Nice deep breath in. Breathe out just halfway. Breathe out and just stop your breathing for some time. Relax the face, relax the hands, just loosen up. And take a moment to bring your awareness here into the moment by scanning through your body. Notice how the breathing that you did, just a couple of breaths, notice how it has a slight effect on your state of mind, your state of body. Scan through the body. Keep it all loose and open. It's all good. Wonderful. Now we're going to do again a round like this, but this time we're going to slow down the breath more. We're going to slow down the inhalation, but especially the exhalation, making it really long. You can make a sound of ah like this, or just breathing through the lips, like this to slow down. So either ujjayi breath or breathing through the lips, like this. Start off with an exhalation. We're going to do this for 7 breaths. We inhale slow from the belly up. Hold little moment, smile. Breathe out. And again, in. Hold, smile. Exhale. We inhale 6 seconds. 4, 5, 6. Inhale, hold. Exhale 9 seconds. Again, inhale. 5, 6, hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 9 seconds. And like this for the last 3 breaths. Nice and slow, emptying completely. Try to do it even more slow if you can. More slow. Wonderful. Now, make the breathing more slow even. We're not going to breathe deep anymore, but we're going to breathe very slow, very slow. Learn to breathe with full awareness from the belly up into the chest. Very slow. Hold for a little moment, feel expansion, and very slowly like you're deflating. And make the breathing more and more fine, like you're expanding the breath. Ayama, expanding the breath. Last 3 breaths like this. Make it more subtle. So subtle and slow that you maybe hardly even feel it or hardly even notice it. So fine. Refining the mind, refining the breath. Keeping everything nice and loose. The face, the shoulders, the hands. And for a moment just let the breath happen. Whether it's fast, whether it's slow, no need to control anything anymore. Letting go completely. Let life happen. It's all good. It's all okay. Now again, make a little scan through the body and learn to let go. And if you cannot let go, you let be. So the face muscles, the eyebrows, the lips, the jaw, you release them, you relax them. If there's still some tension, let it be, it's okay. Remember that it really helps to relax the lips, the eyebrows, make a peaceful expression on the face. That peaceful expression will be reflected back in your whole state of being. Relax the shoulders, relax the hands. Relax the belly, the chest, the buttocks, the legs. As if you are observing your own body from a higher perspective. From that deeper sense of self, that state of okayness, that state of inner peace, you again control a bit your breathing. You breathe very gentle and slow, a little smile of acceptance into that body that you feel. You breathe from the belly up to the chest, a little smile of accepting, it's okay, it's all good. And again, slowly breathing out, and as you breathe out, as if you expand that state of being even more into your whole being, your whole body. Wonderful. And take just a little moment to just sit, to just be with kindness, with acceptance. It's all okay, it's all good. Now with that same state of relaxed awareness, keeping that concentrated state, move a bit your fingers, move a bit your head. And lastly, we rub the hands together. And for a moment you can place a hand on the belly, a hand on the heart. Like you breathe again a little smile of acceptance, of kindness into your body. And if you want, you can kind of ask for a blessing upon yourself. If you suffer a bit from anxiety or stress, that you ask for a blessing like, may I be liberated from this stress or this tension. May I become happy and healthy and accepting and kind. May life, may God bless me, bless all human beings with peace, love and wisdom. Like for a couple of breaths you breathe it, may all be blessed with peace, love and wisdom. May all be liberated, including yourself, from suffering, to become truly free. Wonderful. One more time, rubbing the hands together. You can place the hands, the palms over the eyes. You look in the eyes. You look into like a spaciousness, like you can look into an infinite spaciousness. Infinite space of consciousness. And then massage a little bit the eyes, massage the temples, and a little moment of some kindness to your own body as you pass with your hands like two warm washing towels over the body. Wonderful. Good friends, so hopefully this is something you can implement every day a little bit. To take in the morning, in the evening, a little moment to do a session similar to this. And if sometimes during the day you feel a bit, you're getting into a mode of stressful thinking or a mode of anxiety, take a couple of calm breaths. Get back to your source, get back to your center again. And prioritize. Think for yourself, what do I really find important in my life? That is health, that is a state of happiness, a state of joy, and not just pleasure, but real deep sense of inner peace and happiness. Now, how much time are you willing to spend on that every day, right? I see sometimes people, they spend more time complaining about their state of emotion, their state of life, and with self-pity than actually doing something about it. And there are tools to do something about this, right? So hopefully you can pick up those tools and start to create a more beautiful life for yourself now. May you all be blessed with peace, love, and wisdom, friends.